Oh, yes. We have returned.
We're back.
It is Ringside Rumble Radio here on Spreaker.com and on iTunes, on iHeartRadio.
For free.
For free. All is free when you're on Ringside Rumble Radio. I am the Loganator alongside the Ant-Man. We have been MIA for quite some time.
You were in Vermont?
I was soaking up no sun, where you were down in Orlando visiting Mickey and Minnie and Goofy, soaking up some sun.
And Chewbacca.
Oh, that's right. I saw the picture of Chewbacca. So how was your vacation?
I had a great time. Much needed break from the real world into fantasy land. But so much wrestling we've missed.
Yeah, we have.
But we have posted on our Facebook and on Twitter. If you follow us, we just haven't done a podcast. But we're back.
We are back.
And what a day to come back as we once again have a new Universal Champion. As you know, at SummerSlam, Finn Balor defeated Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship.
First ever champion.
However, since Seth Rollins is still allowed to do the buckle bomb, which I have pleaded for them to get rid of since they he put Sting in retirement.
He broke John Cena's nose.
Broke John Cena's nose, which I think that was more of an accident, but that buckle bomb needs to go.
I say bring back the curb stomp. I mean, I don't see how there's any danger to that move. You're kind of just jumping in the air and not even really landing on the guy's back, but apparently that's more dangerous than the buckle bomb.
Well, they got rid of the curb stomp so that he could do his new finisher, which was Triple H's finisher, which was the pedigree.
I don't like that.
I don't think he's going to be doing that anymore after what happened last night on Monday Night Raw.
Nope, sir.
As now, not Seth Rollins, but Kevin Owens is the new Universal Champion, my friend, with help from
Triple H.
The Game, Triple H.
Can I say, though, I called this weeks ago when I forget which pay-per-view we were covering, but I said down the road we're going to see Kevin Owens after this whole brand split. His stock is going to surge up. He's going to main event. He's going to possibly win the title. And people call me crazy. They said, I don't know about this one.
After where he got drafted in this fake draft.
Yeah, but injuries open doors multiple times. I mean, for all we know, he could have been facing Finn Balor for the title come the next
Survivor
pay-per-view.
Series, maybe?
Yeah, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, we don't know. But now the fact that he's the champion, and I was on the WWE social media last night late. I couldn't fall asleep because I was pumped after this match. He is still hated by numerous people. People are still unhappy the fact, oh, well, he's fat. He can't wrestle. He can't do this. He's stupid. He's so bad on the mic. He's just arrogant. Like, just shut your mouth and enjoy it. If you don't like it, then turn off the TV and don't watch it. It was probably one of the most exciting main events we've seen on Raw in a while. I mean, I saw one comment, and they hit it right on the nail. It reminded me of the Attitude Era a little bit last night. Having these four guys in a ring, you didn't know which way it was going to go. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Triple H kind of does the screw you type of deal. And it was refreshing because I'm sure a lot of people were like, oh, no, well, we have Roman Reigns, we have Seth Rollins, but then we have Kevin Owens and Big Cass. It looks like, oh, maybe these two are going to win the title again. It's not going to be non-believable. It's very predictable. But they decided to go another route, which I'm happy because now it's the new era of wrestling. And now you have Kevin Owens as your new Universal Champion. And he deserves a congratulations because he just, on the mic, in the ring, he's the whole damn package, my friend.
I got to agree with you on that. He is the whole package. Man, imagine if, in a day and age where social media was big, imagine if we'll take you back maybe a decade or two when Yokozuna was champion. Imagine all the hate he'd be getting for him being so big, and he barely could move around.
No.
So Kevin Owens, I mean, all you people hating on Kevin Owens really need to stop. And it's not everyone, because at the end of Monday Night Raw, I've never, ever heard his song or anyone else's song being played out, and you can hear the deafening chants of "You deserve this." Never heard that ever before. Kevin Owens is as over as anyone can be. And if you can't, I mean, who did you want? If you didn't want Kevin Owens to win this, who did you want to win? I mean, come on.
We know, right? We knew Big Cass wasn't going to win. I mean, he's still hot with
It would have been a
Enzo.
surprise.
It would have been a surprise.
His time will come.
Oh, I agree with you.
His time will come.
But right now, he's so hot with Enzo. Why break that up? Why make that not work out for him? Because their merchandise is through the roof. They're so hot in the crowd when you go to a live event. People are chanting with them. It'd be silly to shoot yourself in the foot and break those guys up. And then you have Roman Reigns, where people were booing a couple weeks ago, and now he's not even the champion, and people are still booing because now we have Kevin Owens as your champion. So it just gets me so aggravated that these fans, these WWE fanboys, as you call it, they just don't know when to shut their mouths and just watch. If you don't like it, change the channel. Go watch Ring of Honor. Well, you don't even know what Ring of Honor is, so you only know what WWE is. You don't even know what TNA is either. So I'd say either do that or you need a new hobby. End of story. Whoa.
You are on fire today, my friend.
I'm tired of these fanboys, these internet trolls, fanboys looking for, I don't like this, and they should do that. They should do that. Then go apply to WWE.
There's always going to be people that are unsatisfied with the product that the WWE puts out there, and sometimes it's valid, but, you know, when people get something finally that they want, and then there's others that are not happy either at all. But with Big Cass, like you mentioned, I've noticed as of late that maybe since the Shield, it's kind of harder to break up groups that are popular.
Yeah.
Like the New Day ain't breaking up anytime soon.
No, they still have the titles.
Yeah. When the merchandise is selling, that's when you keep those guys together because they're money makers.
Yeah, the gravy train.
When the fan, now it's more fan appreciative when it comes to that aspect of things. There are some wrestlers that don't, because John Cena has not been a fan favorite, but they still push him as a good guy because he sells to the kids and he's a number one bringer of merchandise. I don't know if that's the same for Roman Reigns, but
don't know about that one.
and obviously he's not turning heel anytime soon either. So
No, not like we saw last night with him being screwed over yet again by Triple H.
Triple H comes in, screws Roman Reigns. You think he's helping out Seth Rollins, then he screws Seth Rollins, and this right here sets the tone. How is SmackDown now going to top that? And I think it's almost impossible to top what happened on Raw last night, given Kevin Owens being champion and the storylines going. And this is what makes the WWE great during these times, is because now we are going to want to see what happens next week. There are sometimes in Raw, you watch Raw, and it doesn't leave you with that, I want you to come back and see what happens next week type of episode. They don't do that all the time. But this week, you got, the couple of swerves. Is Triple H still going after Roman Reigns? Now he's going after Seth Rollins. Is Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns going to try to bring back the Shield now? What's going to happen? What's the allegiance between Triple H and Kevin Owens? Does it go back to NXT? But also Seth Rollins was in NXT. So where they're going with this, even with now Mick Foley, Stephanie McMahon looked shocked as anyone did. So is she out of the loop on why Triple H came in this? We need answers, and we're going to probably get most of them next week, and that's why this is so important, such a monumental episode, to keep you wanting to come back for more.
And also, you stressed about SmackDown, how are they going to top this? It's kind of like we're going back to the 90s a little bit with the Monday Night Wars, but now it's the SmackDown Monday Night Raw Wars, and now Okay, so we had the Universal Championship change hands last night. Now, SmackDown, how are you going to top this? What's going to happen? What are you going to pull out of your bag of tricks to make the fans stay engaged, make the people want to watch SmackDown? Because let me tell you, you have to do something huge to top off what happened last night. I don't know if it has to be a title change. I don't know if it has to be a debut of somebody or something. But you need to keep us engaged. You want us to keep watching SmackDown, because I know they stressed how they were trying to get more people to watch SmackDown. But honestly, if you're just throwing John Cena at us, I'm sorry. I'm tuning into Monday Night Raw every week after what happened last night.
Well, John Cena ain't coming back anytime soon because AJ Styles #beat John Cena at SummerSlam. So we ain't going to see John Cena for a while. But there is one thing that might help SmackDown at least get level with Raw, and that's something that didn't even happen on SmackDown. It happened after SmackDown on Talking Smack, right? I keep mixing it up. I keep saying Smack Talk, but it's Talking Smack. Yeah. On Talking Smack last week, a confrontation happened between the general manager of SmackDown and the Intercontinental Champion. We'll get into that when we come back. We're taking a quick break. When we come back, we'll get into that and much more. This is Ringside Rumble Radio here on Spreaker.com and free on iTunes and iHeartRadio.
Most people have something they hold dear to their hearts: family, home, health, and they protect their valuables. Social Security is no different. We value the people we serve and believe the integrity of our programs is important. To protect the people we serve and the services we offer, we use many tools to identify, prevent, and stop fraud. We identify fraud by using tools that predict the chance of fraud happening. These tools help us closely monitor cases and identify fraud sooner rather than later. We also have stiff penalties that discourage people from committing fraud. Social Security has zero tolerance for fraud, and so should you. If you suspect someone is committing Social Security fraud, report it online at http://oig.ssa.gov/report or call the Social Security Fraud Hotline at 1-800-269-0271.
Ringside Rumble Radio here on Spreaker.com, free on iTunes and on iHeartRadio. You can follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, as we're back on Instagram at Ringside Rumble, and follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/Ringside Rumble.
We had a bit of a monumental thing that happened the other day on social media. We finally hit over 100 on the Twitter.
Nice.
And legit people, not like, oh, hey, check me out and click on this link type of deal. You know how some people, those bots randomly add you and they want you to just follow them and look at their webcam show or whatever the heck they got to sell. So I think that's pretty cool.
Please follow me for much lovin'.
Yeah. Or I've gotten big booty shaking women, and I'm like, what is this? And no.
No, thank you. But before the break, we were talking about what SmackDown needs to do to top what happened on Monday Night Raw. Now, I don't think they could top what happened last night, but they could at least come close, because when SmackDown went off the air last week, The Miz, I have to give him an applause for that promo that he laid down on Daniel Bryan, who had to walk out. He had nothing to say.
He silenced him.
He silenced Daniel Bryan.
Now, do you think this was maybe a little bit of a shoot, or
I think it was half.
I would have to agree. I think he kind of took